You
All right, we'll call the first quarterly meeting to order. Thank you all for being here and staying with us. Regent Thomas, call the roll, please.
Regent Bell.
Present.
Regent Robbie.
Present.
Regent Henderson. Present. Regent Hamlins.
Present.
Regent Howe.
Here.
Regent Karen Milliken.
Here.
Regent Nichols.
Present.
Regent Spiller.
Here.
Secretary Williams. Vice Chair West.
Here.
Regent Kurtz.
Here.
We have 11 regents present.
Very good. Thank you, Regent Thomas. First item on the agenda is approval of the minutes of the fourth quarterly meeting on December 5th. I'll entertain a motion to approve those minutes. Have a motion, have a second. All have a second. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, no. Motion carries. Academic affairs. Regent.
We have several action items.
And we can do this as a consent agenda. Unless everybody wants to pull them.
I would ask for that consideration if we could. And we have 5 action items as discussed earlier today. Any further discussion on any of them? I'd entertain that now. I'll entertain a motion for approval by consensus of all 5 actions. Motion by Regent Kurtz, second by Regent Thomas. All those in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed, like sign. Those action items are approved. We need to talk about the information items. Does anybody not remember? No, would like to let. I guess that's kind of it. Chairman.
Very good. Thank you. Finance and budget. Regent Brody.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Without objection, I would use the consent agenda on finance, budget, and audit items 1 through 3. Is there any discussion? If not, I'd entertain the motion.
Nominated.
Motion is made and seconded. All in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed? You, Mr. Chair.
Thank you. Executive committee. We have 3 items on there which we have heard about this morning and had complete discussions about. Anybody have any questions at this juncture? If not, I will entertain a motion to approve these consent items. Number 1, 2, and 3. Motion. Have a motion. Second. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, no. Motion carries. Let me just point out the other business announcements that are contained there in the agenda to get on your calendar and just kind of plan in your mind. Does anybody else have anything that they'd like to say or any comments they'd like to make?
Mr. Chair.
Yes, sir.
A couple of good news points I want to make as we conclude our first joint committee and quarterly meeting. Number 1, even though it was a long morning, I thought today went well as a first time out of the box. Number 2, yesterday, our forensics team, speech and debate team, which many of you will remember presented here last year, won. It's either I think the 32nd consecutive Kentucky Forensics Association State game. So kudos to them. And then I got a little more good information. You know, we talked about getting better and not bigger, and our retention goals. I'm pleased to share that this year, 85.7% of our fall undergraduate students returned in the spring, the highest fall to spring retention rate since we began tracking this 15 years ago. More than 91% of our first-year students have returned this spring. Significant progress from the 2018 academic year when only 86.3% returned. And so, we have set a fall-to-fall retention goal. This year, we reached 78.3%, the highest in WKU's history. Retention of low-income first-year students was 73.4%, the highest among this population since we began tracking in 2011. And so seeing our students succeed year to year is important, but most important is getting their degree. And so I'm thrilled to share that this year, the 6-year graduation rate reached 57.9%, setting another institutional record. And so as we talk about the work that we're doing as a university to change students' lives, access without success is access to nothing. And so we've made important and difficult strategic choices to ensure the students that we admit and enroll finish their degrees with us. And so, Mr. Chair, I'm proud to end the meeting, I think, with some very good news and continued progress on our strategic plan.
And I appreciate that. Those, to me, those metrics just speak volumes. And they show that there's a lot of hard work going into this educational process, and it's paying off, which is what we all want to see. Anyone else have any comments or questions before we close? Thank you all for being here. Thank you for participating. This has been kind of a long day, but nevertheless, I think a very profitable one. And I think it has worked well, having the committee meetings this morning and then the agenda this afternoon, because we were still well informed about it and had it fresh in our mind and could easily remember what we'd heard about this morning. I think that's worked well. All right, nothing further then.